Recessed light. How to distribute your LED recessed lights on the ceiling. The LED recessed spotlight is a luminaire that can be installed both indoors and outdoors. LED recessed lighting, such as the office or the kitchen, can be used both for the main lighting of the room and for functional lighting directed at a specific area or a particular object. And for each use, there is a distribution mode to take into account, allowing you to enjoy both quality lighting and the aesthetic contribution of this recessed light. What to take into account when installing recessed ceiling light. Before even thinking about installing recessed lighting in your home, you need to think about several points to determine the right number of LED recessed lighting to install, but also to arrange the spots in the right place. This is the only condition to take advantage of all the advantages of this lighting solution. The points to be taken into account are the electrical power of the bulbs, the number of lighting points, the location of the lighting points, the height of the electrical outlets, or the electrical and protection standard to be respected. Under what conditions can recessed spotlights be installed on the ceiling? Certain conditions must be met if you plan to install recessed light on the ceiling. It is only after fulfilling these conditions that you will be able to prepare the locations for these recessed luminaires for reasons of safety and feasibility. So already check whether you already have the electrical installation required for the installation and a sufficient cable length to reach the location provided for the recessed spots. Second point, make sure that the height of your false ceiling is sufficient cm to integrate recessed lights. If the ceiling is insulated, also consider installing a heat sink. A terracotta flower pot is perfect to block the diffusion of heat and thus avoid the risk of fire. Finally, also determine in advance the location of the transformer for the 12V spots. This should not be more than 3 meters from the location of the LED down lights. How to choose the right model of recessed light. The appearance of the LED down light you want to install depends on your tastes and preferences. Usually, you have the choice between round, square, or even diamond recessed spots. The finish also differentiates the different models, with extra flat completely built-in models, but also others with an aluminum, stainless steel, glass, or plastic border. It's up to you to choose the model that suits you according to the effect you want to have and according to your style of decoration. But the other points to take into account are the color temperature of the scattered light as well as the lighting angle of the luminaire. The other criterion that should not be overlooked is tension. You have the choice between high voltage recessed spotlights to be connected to 220 to 230 V and low voltage ones precisely 12 VTBT. In the latter case, you need a transformer. This feature makes these LED recessed lighting models suitable for bathrooms where it is prone to splashing water. How many LED down lights do I need for each room? The number of recessed spots to install in a room depends on several essential factors. The size of the room, the lighting effect you want to have, the type of spot you have chosen, and your style of decoration. In addition, this also takes into account the lighting needs of each room. Generally, it is activity areas such as the kitchen, the office, or the bathroom that need the most light. In living rooms such as the living room and the bedroom, the need for lighting is average. Last type of room to take into account, places of passage such as the entrance hall, the hallway, or the stairs. The need for light is also average but a little lower. As a general rule of thumb, to determine the number of LED down lights to install, divide the amount of lumen light intensity needed in each room